Welcome, football fans, to another BLV Thursday night. It's Mitch here to give you my play-by-play, my analysis, reactions to the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Tua travels to Buffalo to take on the reigning, defending NFL MVP, Bills, Dolphins. Kickoff by the Dolphins, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, out of bounds in Buffalo territory. A strong start for the Dolphins with a nice kick return. The Mafia is in full force, trying to put the foot on the throats of the AFC. Let's see if Tua, who's 1-8 with 9 touchdowns and 10 picks against the Bills, let's see if he has something to say about that. Guys, don't forget to spike the like button. Show your love. Show your support. Subscribe if you're not a jabroni. Okay, at the 47 of the Bills. Tua under center. Fakes the handoff. Looks to the flat. Throws to the flat. It's complete. And Teron Johnson, who missed last week, throws Malik Washington out of bounds. It's a gain of a few. Second down. What's up, Big Al? Thanks for joining me, man. We got Jimmy. We got Singh. Thank you, guys. Jimmy says, hi, Mitch. How you doing, bro? I gave you a like on your channel, and Gronk spiked the like button, and let's give Mitch 100 likes on his channel. Let's do that, Jimmy. Let's do that. Let's go, Jimmy. Let's go, bro. Let's go. All right, 2nd and 5 at the 42 of the Bills. First handoff for Devon Achane goes for maybe a yard. Absolutely bullied to the turf. It will be 3rd down and about 4. Ed Oliver not playing in this game. Did not play last week against the Jets. Matt Milano not playing in this game. Bills down a couple key pieces on defense. Thank you for the dislike, jabroni. All right, 3rd and 4, 13:40 in the first quarter. Bills Mafia running wild. Bills Mafia making noise. 3rd down. Tua with one chin strap unbuckled. Looks right, throws right, and it is... They say it's a catch. I didn't think he had possession before he went out of bounds. Tyreek Hill with a gain of 5. I would check that. It looked like he bobbled it. Christian Benford in coverage. Quick out route. I want to see that other angle. Yeah, he didn't catch it at first, but I guess they say he had possession right there. So I guess that is a first down for Miami. First down at the 37. Tua looks to the fake screen, looks to the swing to the left. Achane's got plenty of grass, and he moves it all the way down to the 20-yard line of the Bills. This kick return has set up the Dolphins with a easy moving first drive. Funky Lion says, I'll tap the like button. I'm not about to Gronk spike it. I just got this phone. Fair enough. What's up, Leanne? How you doing? Prestige, what's up, bro? He says, Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. 1st and 10 at the 21. Bunch to the right. Tua in the gun. Hands it off to the left. And it's a pickup of just a yard. So far, nothing on the ground going for Gordon or Achane for the Miami Dolphins. Through the air, though, not so shabby. 12:20 in the first. Share this link with your friends. Share this link with your foes. Share this link with your dogs. I don't know. Tua, under center. He's got 3 receivers on the field, 1 tight end, 1 back, under center. 2nd and 7. Fakes it to the right, throws the screen to the left, and it's a nice run after catch by Malik Washington for the first down. There is a flag, though. It could look like maybe holding. There was good penetration early on that screen by the defense. They're going to say illegal man downfield, though, which is also a penalty against the Dolphins. So they're going to bring that back. We will see what it is now. 11:44 in the first quarter. John says, I need the freaking Bills to win by 2 touchdowns. If not, then Josh is a bum. Hey, their special teams did them no favors early in this game. Dolphins began with the ball in Bills territory. We have yet to see Josh Allen at the 23-yard line of the Bills. Hand it off to the right. Ashane's got space in front. And he picks up a gain of 9, maybe more, 10. It'll be 3rd down and about 2 with 11:05 in the first. A touchdown here by the Dolphins would be big. 3rd and 1. Oh, where you work, Leanne? Thank you for making my streams and my videos a priority. Thank you for always commenting. Really love that. Appreciate that so much. 3rd and 1. Handoff up the middle. It's a nice run by the Dolphins inside the 5. That's Gordon, the rookie, adding a power element inside for the Dolphins. Durcan says, LOL, we're going to lose this game 34-27. It's kind of feeling like that right now, isn't it? It's kind of feeling exactly like that Dolphins-Bills game last year in Buffalo. At the 4-yard line, I formation. Tua going under center in this game a little bit more. 1st and goal. Handed off up the middle, and that was a disaster. Gordon had nowhere to go. Williams pursues in the backfield. Shaq Thompson as well. Shaq Thompson getting some work. The vet. No Milano, no Ed Oliver for the Bills. 2nd and goal. 9:35 in the first. Don't forget to like the video, guys. It helps the channel. It helps this stream. It helps other people find the stream. 2nd and goal. Also, if you haven't already, comment your prediction. At the 6, Tua looks right, looks back left, back to the right. He gets it to Washington, who runs a man over, but he stood up at the 2-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal at the 2. 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Oh, that's awesome, Leanne. That's a really, what's the word I'm trying to find here? Potentially fulfilling job. That's good on you. That's cool. 8:40 left in the first. At the 2. Under center is Tua. Hands it off up the middle. Touchdown! Dolphins! It's Gordon, who's on my bench in fantasy. 8:31 in the first. About half of the first quarter is gone. Mike McDaniel is fired up and probably high on so many drugs. And it is 6-0, extra point looming. Jazz says, I got Bills halftime, full-time. Feels like I am cooked. Not quite yet, bro. Not quite yet. I didn't bet that, though, mostly because of the price. I didn't love the price. It was like minus 220, I think. What did I bet tonight? I bet Keon Coleman to score a touchdown at plus 185, and I bet the Bills in a teaser minus 5.5. John says, screw this. I'm off to my workout. I better be up 21 when I get back. All right, John. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Leanne says, come on, Bills. Singh says, I need Cook to play good for fantasy. Same, bro. Same, bro. I actually would rather have, I'd rather have an early close game because The Bills kind of get boring when they're blowing teams out. They just run the ball. Like, it's kind of boring. So the more Josh Allen falls behind in a game, the more potentially entertaining the game can be. Oh, shit, coach. I thought we cut one of the other bums. It's my bad. I didn't know that. Prestige says Mike McDiddy's going to keep his job for another week. He also says, as a Jets fan, I'm very indifferent about this season, not even sure what or how to feel. About the Jets or about the NFL? Deshaun says, touchdown Dolphins. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll put that up right now. There you go. 7-0. Good kick return. Good opening play calling. Screens, runs. Nothing really downfield from the Dolphins at all, but didn't need anything. They ran the ball, threw some screens, one quick out to Tyreek on third down. That's all you need. I don't think Tua attempted a pass past 5 yards on that drive. Bills on the return to the 29-yard line. Solid return. 8:25 in the first. Josh Allen, we will see him for the first time tonight. 67 touchdown runs is second most all-time by a quarterback. He has won his last 11 games at home. There is a late flag. Egregiously late flag. My goodness. It's about 5 minutes late. If you haven't already, like the video, guys, so more people can find this stream. Unnecessary roughness on number 85 of the Bills. Hawes, rookie tight end. Not a good penalty to take. Bills, a little rattled here off the jump. Okay. At the 15, Josh Allen, first throw of the game, has time, goes down the sideline, and it's almost an incredible catch by Keon Coleman. There is a flag. He couldn't get his other arm separated from the defender. It will be pass interference. Jack Jones, the one with the penalty there. So, big first down for the Bills at their own 35. Allen from the gun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Allen looks left. Allen dumps it underneath to James Cook. Cook takes it for 5 to the 40. Eight minutes left in the first quarter. Last week, 21 attempts, 132 yards, and 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 5, 7:45 in the first. Under center is Allen. Hand off Cook. Cook with a big play, 50, 45, to the 44-yard line, first down, Bills. Big run. 16 yards. Nice cutback by Cook. Thank you guys for joining me tonight on a Thursday night live at the 45 of the Dolphins. Under center, Allen hands it to Cook again. Cook's got another good run. That's a gain of 11 or 12 on first down. That's a 16-yard run and an 11-yard run by James Cook. 6:45 left in the first. Bills can run the ball. I'll say that. All right, at the 39-yard line of the Dolphins, Allen under center. They're going to hand it to Cook again. He bounces it outside. Cook to the 30. Gain of 3. 6:15 in the first. That's awesome, Leanne. Thank you for doing that. How you doing, Bodo? How you doing, bro? 5 in the first. 2nd and 7. Bills on the move, down 7. Dolphins scored their first possession at the 30. 3 receivers. Palmer motions inside to the right. Blitz by the Dolphins. Allen gets it out to Kincaid. Kincaid gets the first down near the 20. Almost in the red zone now. Buffalo. Quick throw by Allen to the side of the blitz. It was effective. Hey, Strawberry, what's up? Aaron, how you doing? What's up, man? First and 10 at the 21 of Miami. Fullback in the game for the Bills. 2 receiver formation. One of them, I think, is Dawson Knox. Khalil Shakir is the other to the left. Allen's going to toss it. That's Davis, and there's nowhere to go on that run. 2nd down. Or no, that was Johnson, sorry. Ty Johnson. 2nd and 9. 4:40 left in the first. Bodo went to the doctor. Good luck, Bodo. Josh surveying the defense from the empty. 2nd and 9. Khalil Shakir slot to the left. Fake the screen to Shakir. Allen goes down the field. It's caught. And it's a touchdown. Dalton Kincaid. Nice touchdown by the Bills. And they'll tie it up with an extra point. Nice little play. Fake screen, fade from the slot. And the Bills strike back. Let's see how this develops here. And Kincaid's able to break 1 tackle and get in the end zone. Definitely a little play for the Bills there, playing with the rules of the defense. Probably some sort of match coverage. The flat defender had to take the screen, and then there was nobody down the sidelines. And basically all Kincaid had to do was break the tackle. Touchdown! Buffalo! 7-7. What's up, Harley? Harley's back. Let's see how long she lasts. All right, all right, all right.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Shogun likes the cadence of Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to say over under 1.5 quarters. Bodo is going to be all over the stream on Sunday. Rather, he's going to be a very happy man or he's going to be very depressed. Hey, Leanne's in video production. We love to see it. Michael says, what's up, Mitch and Big Al? What's up, Mike? Oh, that was Ryan who said that. I assumed that was Bodo, but Ryan said, I'm a depressed Steeler fan. How's your day? Ryan, are you looking forward to losing to the New England Patriots on Sunday? I hope so. Singh is not coming on Monday or Sunday. Thanks, Singh. Bro. Why? Shogun says, Mitch, how do you feel when some non-ball knower tells you to your face that Mahomes is the GOAT? I just get very frustrated, somewhat angry, and then I just don't say anything. It takes me a lot to get into an argument. Jas says, trust Allen. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. 7-7 after 2 possessions. Am I going to do the Pats game? Of course. I was away last week, so I wasn't able to, but we're back to regular scheduled programming until future notice. Till future notice. So yes. Big Al says, I'm aiming for a winning record in spreads this week. Aren't we all, Big Al? Aren't we all? What will the score be for Patriots Steelers? I'm going to go with 24-20 Patriots. Malik Washington on the return past the 30. Another solid return for the Dolphins to the 33-yard line. There is a flag. 3:58 in the first. Patriots play the Steelers. Do I think Allen gets 25 rushing yards and Cook touchdown? I'm going to say Cook definitely scores a touchdown. 25 rushing yards. It depends how close the game is, but I would say yes. If I had to say either way, yes. I think he'll have a couple runs. Let's see what Miami can do on their second series here. Let's see if the Bills adjust to those screens and runs. Wiggy, you're welcome, man. It's my job, bro. Yeah, the Steelers' defense has been uncharacteristically bad. We'll see if they adjust or they play better this week. At their own 15, tight formation for Tua in the pistol. Looking left, throwing left. It's open, but it's out of reach for Malik Washington. Incomplete, 2nd and 10, 3:54 left in the first. Wide open, though. That would have been a first down for sure. I do think the Patriots win. I'm not going to say that they're going to blow them out, though. I don't know if the Patriots really can blow anybody out, but I do think that they're going to... I do think they're going to win by like 3 or 4. That's my guess. I could be wrong. Steelers are favored. 2nd and 10. Handoff. Gain of 3 or 4 for Ashane. 3rd down. Ryan, they lost in 01, 04, and 2016. So yes, you're correct. Guys, if you haven't already, Gronk, spike the like. 3rd and 5. 3:20 in the first. Bills looking like they're going to send pressure. 2 receivers stacked to the right. And Tua bobbles the snap. He's going to run, and he's not going to get the first down. He panicked. He saw the double A gap, and he panicked. So the Dolphins will punt after a great opening possession. That second possession is a disaster for the Dolphins, giving the ball right back to Joshua Allen. Durcan says, my QB is terrible, bro. Hey, maybe the snap caught him off guard. Too many concussions. 25, 30. And to the 36, the Bills return it. 2:24 in the first. Bodo says, well, this game is over already, even if it's tied. Guys, also a reminder, we do have a second channel. It's called Money Mitch. The streets are talking. It's the new best betting channel on the internet. And we are 12 subscribers away from getting monetized. So if you haven't subscribed, actually 11 subscribers away. So if you haven't subscribed to Money Mitch, now is the time. Let's reach that 1,000 subs goal. Get your brother monetized. I saw that Durkant commented a fantasy question. I'll have to answer that. That's also where my best bets are at every week. I just released my week 3 official best bets. I also do an early best bets every week as well. And then fantasy football stuff. Jazz says, let's go, Bills. Come on, cash me out. Big Al with the link. So just if any of you guys are curious, the Bills were minus 6.5 when they were down 7-0. Now they're back to being minus 12.5. Durcan says, I have Hill in BLV League, and honestly, since our season's cooked, I just hope we trade him and help my team out. Which team do you want him to go to? I wonder where he would go. Like, I know that everyone's like the Chiefs, but I don't know. I don't know. Hill in Washington would feed families. They already paid so much money to McLaurin, and they traded for Debo though. So they're gonna go for another receiver? Maybe. Marcus Mariota slinging the rock. Look at these crazy Bills fans, bro. These guys are psychos. At the 37 of Buffalo with the ball for the second time. Handoff Cook. Cook up the middle. Cook with a nice run on first down. Gain of 9. 2nd and 1. Jerome says, I do too. What? Jerome wants Tyreek Hill in Green Bay. He says they would have an all-star team. Damn. 2nd and 1. 150 left in the first. Under center is Allen. Motion from Shakir. Handoff Shakir. Oh, that's not Shakir. That's Elijah Moore. 50, 45, out of bounds. Near the 47, Elijah Moore, the former Jet, who scored a touchdown against his former team last week. 135 left in the first. Jeff Says, bro, why Milano always hurt? Some guys are simply fragile. I don't know. It's a good question. No Milano, no Ed Oliver. Let's see what Shaq Thompson's got tonight. Play action. Allen throws, and it's caught again over the middle by the touchdown scorer, Dalton Kincaid. First down, Bills. Gain of 11. Allen with the visor on tonight because it's so sunny. Maybe the stadium lights are too bright. I don't know, bro. Kincaid, 3 for 41 and a tutty, though. How you doing, Jeff? Nice to see you in the chat, man. Toss to the right. Ty Johnson with a good gain on first down to about the 27 of the Dolphins. 18 seconds left in the first. Durcan says he has a visor on for aura purposes. That's fair. Also, why does this dude make passes in between 3 defenders off a cut look so simple? Because his arm is so strong. He just can do it. Tua would have been picked off. That's the end of the first quarter. 2nd and 6 for the Bills driving down the field. Jerome says, Mitch, you know I'm a Green Bay fan, so of course I want Green Bay to have an all-star team. Wouldn't that just be too much pressure, though? You already got Parsons. Now you get Tyreek. What, are you going to cry yourself to sleep if they don't win the Super Bowl, or what? They kind of need a receiver, but Christian Watson comes back. Hopefully Golden can get going. They did lose Reed. Is Reed out for like the entire year or just until like the playoffs? I don't know exactly. Is he out for the entire season? I guess that's a pretty big loss, but Tucker Kraft looks legit. He's not playing this week, though. I feel like that Browns-Packers game is going to be kind of sneaky good. I just have a feeling. Even though the Packers are like 8.5-point favorites. Hey, thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that, man. We're getting a second channel going here on YouTube, too. So, been excited about that. Coach says Josh got smacked in the nose last game. His wife was not happy. That's why he's wearing a visor, maybe. Maybe. What's my upset of the week? Who did I pick in an upset this week? Well, I mean, I did pick the Patriots, which is technically an upset. Let me see. The Bengals are technically an upset. I could see the Bengals winning. The Rams would be a pretty big upset. I picked the Rams to win. That would be a pretty big upset against the Eagles. The Raiders could win. Did I pick the Raiders? I think I did. I think the Texans will upset the Jags. Technically, that's an upset. All these are very small upsets, though. Like, big upsets, I could see the Browns maybe beating the Packers. I'm going to throw that out there. Just going to throw it out there. I didn't pick it. Giants, I think they'll compete with the Chiefs. Chiefs suck, so I think the Niners are going to win regardless of quarterback, to be honest. Although it wouldn't probably be an upset if the Cardinals are playing Mac Jones. It would probably be like a 1 point. It's like the same as the Patriots. The Eagles definitely could win. I'm not denying that. I just feel like the way they're playing, I don't know. The Rams look good. James Cook, gain of 2. Maybe 3. 3rd down and about 3. In my opinion, what went wrong with the Chiefs? A lot of things. Can't consistently find an offensive line to protect their quarterback. Their run game has been a disaster for about a year and a half. Mahomes has regressed as a player. Their receiving core, just like Kelsey washed, no more Tyreek Hill. Handoff, James Cook. First down, inside the 20 of the Dolphins to the 18. Easy. About as easy as a 3rd and 2 can get. 14 minutes in the second. I got to change the scoreboard. A lot of problems. I feel like Andy Reid hasn't had the change up, but it's kind of hard when you look at, they have no downfield passing game. They don't have a dominant weapon any longer, which they always had previously. They throw the ball at the line of scrimmage, like basically the entire game. 1st and 10. Is it Trip? No, just 3 receivers. One of them is Dawson Knox to the right. Allen going to the end zone, and it's good defense there. Dalton Kincaid looking for his 2nd touchdown. Perfect pass, but Davis, I believe, just got his hand in there before it was completed. That close. Let's see that replay. Dalton Kincaid heavily involved in this one. Kind of a double move. Yeah, just good job by Davis. Got his hand right in there. Perfect throw by Allen. Good job by Davis, though. 2nd and 10. Palmer motions to the left. 4-man rush by the Dolphins. Quick to Shakir. Shakir breaks the first tackle. Shakir is being gathered by the Dolphins at the 10-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1. Maybe 2. Yeah, but the Eagles don't throw the ball down the field. I mean, the Eagles' passing game looks pathetic. I'm kind of, if I'm an Eagles fan, I know Big Al is, I'm worried about that offense, man. It gives me 2023 vibes with how they're being play called and shit. At the 10-yard line of the Dolphins. Allen, quick slant to Coleman, first down at the 5-yard line. That was, I'm not sure if it was an RPO or if it was, like a glance RPO, or if it was just like a quick decision, like an option. You can snap it and throw it. I don't know. It looked like kind of an RPO type thing. But nice catch by Coleman. Coleman was a huge factor in the Week 1 game against the Ravens. Kind of his breakout game. Week 2, kind of quiet. Overall, the passing game of the Bills was pretty quiet against the Jets. At the 5-yard line, let's see if they go to him here. I kind of need it because I bet him to score a touchdown. 1st and goal at the 5. 12 minutes left in the first half. Timeout, Buffalo. Weird timeout, but okay. Thoughts on this take? Josh Allen is Mahomes with more physical talent and better field vision plus IQ, but he has a worse play caller, so he isn't gifted free yards. I feel like that's been the case his whole career. If you look at charts, like Josh Allen's entire career, he's never been in an offense that has had like wide open players, like separation, like Yak even. Last year was maybe their best, but that was just because they threw more screens. Joe Brady is the best OC that Josh has had, but if you look at Joe Brady's rest of his career, it's not like he's been great. You know what I mean? Like, I think the best thing that Brady has done is with the run game. I feel like the run game of the Bills is really, really good and really diverse. But also, this is with Allen ascending as a player, too. They bring in an extra offensive lineman here. We could get a James Cook touchdown right here at the 5, 1st and goal. A trip, play action. Allen scrambling to his left. He is going to toss it forward for a touchdown. Okay. All right. The guy that took the penalty, Hawes. I would also say, though, Durcan on the point, as we just casually see Josh Allen toss the ball forward for a touchdown. That's a passing touchdown for Josh Allen. Josh never had peak Tyreek Hill as good as Stephon Diggs was, and he never had peak Travis Kelce, and he never had Andy Reid. So I think a lot of it, the difference between the Super Bowls to me is just the situation. Both are great players, but 11:54 left in the first half. Also didn't have Spags either. I mean, Spags has been as big as anyone in Kansas City to me. 14-7. Jamari says he's getting him one this year. Let's hope so. Unless the Patriots win the Super Bowl, then we'll take that. I do have Josh in one of my leagues. It's not looking bad right now. I'm actually playing Patrick Mahomes, which is hilarious. Jamari, what'd you think of me moving the Saints up to 31 on the power rankings, bro? You like that? Prestige says, Mitch, want to hear something funny? The day Tom Brady left New England, I called my homie up and said, the East is ours. We wounded. Is that how you spell wounded, or is that wounded? Anyways, we wounded up starting 0-13 and finishing 2-4. 2-4. That's pretty impressive. Good job. Jamari says, yes, thank you. That's all I asked for. Well, luckily for you, Jamari, I got to see the Panthers with my own two eyes in person. It was very bad. Leanne says, to answer the question about who's my favorite NFL team, it's the Patriots. Basically my whole life, but I also love the Niners. Leanne is basically me. That's what I found out. Bolts. Da-da-da! Chargers. Thank you guys for joining the chat. Appreciate everybody being here live. Don't forget to like the video. And we are so close to 1,000 subs and getting monetized on the second channel. Let's do it. I'm trying to get it done under 3 weeks. I think it's been about 2.5 weeks. We're so close. We are 11 subscribers away. So go subscribe to Money Mitch. The link is in the pinned comment of the live chat. Also, my best bets are there as well. Bills up 14-7. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, 2 tosses from Josh Allen. To the 27-yard line, the Dolphins on the return. Samuel says, do I think this version of Allen would be even better than Mahomes if he went to the Chiefs in 2018, and would he be closer to Brady talks? It's a good question. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by the question, to be honest. I don't think Allen was as good as Mahomes immediately, just in terms of it took longer for Allen to develop. But Allen also didn't sit behind Alex Smith. Tua scrambles to the left, throws, and it's incomplete, looking for Tyreek Hill. 2nd and 10, 11:42 in the first half. Alex says McDaniel would be a great OC for the Lions. I would say that Allen probably would have like 3 rings by now, though, if he were on the Chiefs. That would be my take. Basically the same thing. 2nd and 10. Bills looking like they're sending the corner off the edge. Tua flips it to the right on a swing pass, and it's a good gang tackle by Buffalo. 3rd down and 9. 11:25 in the first half. Dolphins trying to find their first win of the season. Down 7. 3rd and 9. $11:08 left in the first half. Tua, pressure, scrambling to his left. Throws, and it's good tight coverage by Taron Johnson. Forces the 3 and out from the Dolphins. Looks like the Dolphins aren't really looking to go downfield at all. Seems like everything's at the sticks. Let's see what he... Yeah, everything's within 15 yards. Nothing's open. Good coverage. 14-7. Interesting, though, that Taron Johnson was on the perimeter there. Punt almost blocked by the Bills. And it's caught by Covington at the 26 of Buffalo. So Allen with 10:44 in the first half will come out for his 3rd drive. Yeah, interesting. Taron Johnson usually plays in the nickel. I feel like he was on the perimeter there. The Bills don't have their first round pick. Maxwell Hairston hasn't played yet this year. So maybe they're trying Taron Johnson on the outside. Because I know that... Who's the backup nickel? He's a good player. Damn, why do I forget his name? Let me look it up. What's his name? He's good, though. Lewis? Cam Lewis? Is it Cam Lewis? Might be Cam Lewis. Let me see. Cam Lewis. Yeah, Cam Lewis. I'll be watching that to see if that's something that continues. Cardi B is having Stephon Diggs' baby. Yeah, congratulations to Stephon. Congratulations to Cardi B on the baby. Jas says, I parlayed Bills halftime, full-time with a cricket match, so the odds are pretty decent. Nice. I should have parlayed Bills with someone else. That was a good idea. Andrew says, what's up, Mitch? What's up, peeps? What's up, Andrew? How you doing, bro? Thanks for tuning in. Another lost soul, my guy, says, hi, all. Hope everyone is doing well. Big Al says, we might, but Cardi's a New Yorker. She might be wearing Giants or Jets gear. Nah, she's a Patriots fan, bro. Come on. Durcan says, I was watching film. Mahomes actually just bails off his first read. He can't make progressions at all right now, and his accuracy has been terrible. Watching Allen actually is a breath of fresh air. I'm glad Durcant's seeing it. Just don't tell Ultra that. Ultra gets very defensive about his Kansas City Swifts. 45 total touchdowns. Entering tonight is the most over a 15-game span. Something stupid. I don't know. Some stupid stat. At the 27-yard line of the Bills, under center is Allen. It looks like Ty Johnson is the back. 2 receivers. Allen's going to go play action here. Looks like holding, but nothing called. And then Shakir gets the ball to the 32 and wrestled out of bounds. I definitely thought that looked like holding to me, but I don't know. Anyone else see that? 2nd down, 10:30 left in the first half. All right, little T. You're not allowed to say that until you change your name, little T. What is a little T? Little Taylor Swift? Is that what it is? 2nd and 4. Allen tosses it left to James Cook. Cook stops. Cook starts. 40, 45, 50, 45. Almost broke that. Tackled by the ankles. Where does James Cook rank as a running back right now? I'm just thinking of this right now. Top 7? Is he like running back number 7? If we've got Bijan, Saquon, Gibbs, Henry, JT, Jacobs or Cook? At the 41, play action. Allen's going to run and toss it forward, and it's incomplete. Looking for Davis. 2nd and 10. 9:09 left in the first half. Top 7. That's fair. I wonder if Jacobs or Cook. Bucky's good. At the 41-yard line. Empty. Allen says we're good. Screen. It's Coleman. 35. Coleman to the 32. Feel like he should have just went straight there, but he looked to jitter and jive, and there was only 9, not a first down. But 3rd and 1. 8:50 left in the first half. Chargers face the Broncos this week. Herbert under half an interception. I'd stay away from that, personally. Broncos have a tough defense. And Herbert was fortunate to not throw a pick last week. I'd just say that. 3rd and 2. Play action to the flat, wide open. First down, 20, 15, out of bounds. Trying to figure out who that is. Sanders. Played a little bit last week, actually. First down, 8:20 left in the first half. He's pretty tall. 8:15 left in the first half. I guess Allen right there, he's pointing to the defense to indicate the motion. I'm not exactly sure what he's trying to do there. Is he just telling Sanders that he's going to be open? I don't know. Or maybe who's covering him? I'm not sure. But he was pointing at the defense. There is an injured Dolphin. 8:07 left in the first half. Bills are on the move. Shavers, sorry, not Sanders. Thought of Emmanuel Sanders. Nick says, you think you're good looking, but you're not. You're a nerd. I know I'm a nerd. Thank you. Appreciate that. I talk about football for a living. What do you think, bro? Jas says, yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah, I'd just stay away from that specific bet this week. Leanne says, I have an interesting question. If you could change one NFL rule, which would it be, and how would it impact the game? Eliminate the tush push. Get rid of it. I don't want to see it anymore. That or get back to normal kickoffs. I don't know about this new kickoff thing. It's annoying. Honestly, I don't have many issues with the NFL. It's a pretty entertaining product. Bruce says, just subscribe to both channels. Hey, thank you so much, Bruce. Appreciate that, man. No problem, Nick. Whatever you want to say, man. It's all good, bro. Leanne says, honestly, I completely agree with you. I hate the new kickoff. There you go. Okay, 1st and 10, 8:08 left in the first half. Quick throw to Cook, and Cook's tackled after a gain of 2. 7:55 in the first half. That's an interesting one, gamer. I don't hate that. Jack Jones injured now. Durkant says our defense is dropping like flies. The Patriots beat them up too much last week. That's why. 2nd and 8, 7:54 left in the first half. Let us know, Leanne. What do you think? Let's go with the Vancouver Beavers. 2nd and 8. At the 14. Handoff Cook. He is hitting the backfield, but he breaks the tackle and he gets back to the line of scrimmage at the 14. 3rd down, 7:20 left in the first half. Can Mac Jones win his 2nd game this weekend? Yes, sir. Mac, attack. He's back. 7:10 left in the first half. Let's try to get to 50 likes before halftime, guys. We're almost there. 3rd and 8. Trips to the left. Shakir in the slot. Dolphins send 4. Pressure. Allen is corralled and sacked. I thought he was going to somehow break that sack, but it will be a field goal. Bradley Chubb with the sack. 6:40 left in the first half. Do I think Josh Allen can rush for 20 yards? I do. Not sure what the coverage looked like there, but 39-yard attempt from Matthew Prater. Kick is no good. I believe it was blocked because it was egregiously missed. That gives the Dolphins a chance. 6:03 left in the first half. What's up, Claire? Pretty sure it was blocked. Two different people have asked me about A.O. Manor, or however you say his name, in fantasy. All right. 1st and 10 Dolphins. Screen to the left, gain of a couple to Devon Achane. 5:44 left in the first half. I am streaming on Sunday Patriots Steelers. I also do a live recap of the day. I'm also going to do a recap of this game as well. That will be recorded though. Monday night, I go live too. I wouldn't say the game's been that boring. Third down after a run of a couple. Third and 1. 4:50 left in the first half. At their own 39, in the gun is Tua. Malik Washington motions left. Bills blitz the run. Gordon avoids it and gets the first down. Gain of 4 or 5. 4:30 left in the first half. Dolphins desperately need some points here. I wonder what the spread is. It's 13.5? 12.5. Wow. Really? Dolphins are literally down a touchdown with the ball. That's crazy. I was like, maybe I could sneak a Bills bet in here, but nope. At the 42-yard line of the Dolphins, handoff. It's a gain of 4. $3.40 left in the first half. Second and 6. 3:20 left in the first half. At the 46 of Miami. Fake the toss. Tua throws to the swing, and he is obliterated by Shaq Thompson, the Panther legend. Third and long with 3 minutes left in the first half. Bills' offense seems lethargic. In what way? They have moved the ball for points on 3 of 3 drives, but they had 1 field goal blocked. Third and 12. Blitz by the Bills all over Tua. Tua makes the man miss. Looking down the field, it's complete to Tyreek Hill at the 41-yard line. I don't know what happened to that blitzer, but he just absolutely took the worst angle imaginable. Tua was able to buy a little extra time, and Tyreek got open. No, not if they don't allow a touchdown, bro. We'll see though. At the 41-yard line, 2 minutes left in the half. 3 timeouts for the Dolphins, 2 for the Buffalo Bills. Bills now down to minus 10.5. That wasn't a great pass. Some of these Jalen Hurts graphs are hilarious. Time to throw, 3.25. A. 4. He has the longest time to throw and the shortest A. in the NFL. Actually, he doesn't have the longest time to throw. Guess who does? If you guys can get this right, you know you're a bottom line viewer. I'll give you two guesses. One of them is right there with Hurts, like right on the same line, and the other one has a longer time to throw than Jalen Hurts. Only one player. Justin Fields is correct. Justin Fields has a probably 3.3 time to throw. But Jalen Hurts has a under 4 A. Which is insane. Truly a ridiculous stat. We have one super chat so far from our guy, John. He had to go work out, which I highly doubt. But he said he's got to go work out. So he's not here. Anyone want to join him with a super chat? At the 39-yard line, Tua throws, and it's incomplete. Tre'Davious White in coverage. 2nd and 10. Happy to see Tre'Davious White playing, man. Formerly a fantastic cornerback. It just feels right that he's out there for the Bills. Him and Shaq Thompson is crazy, though. And Joey Bosa. Imagine that team in 2017. Jeez. 2nd and 10. 1:56 left in the first half. Ball at the 41. Tua fakes the swing pass looking downfield. He is scrambling to his left, and he throws it away. 3rd and 10. Big potential stop here for the Bills. Big 3rd down for the Dolphins. Donnie, what's up, bro? Is Mike McDaniel on the hot seat? Absolutely. We are 1 like away from 50, guys. 1 like away. Mike, what's up? 3rd and 10, 1:48 left in the first half. What's up, gamer? At the 41 of the Bills. Tua looks left, throws left. It's complete to Tyreek. He reverses field. Tyreek first down to the 27-yard line of the Bills. Damn. Wiggy says Tyreek is an animal. Yeah, he's a cheetah. 1:20 left in the first half. Dolphins looking for the game-tying touchdown. Tyreek on the sidelines catching his breath. 1:05 left in the first half. Tua hands it off. Gordon takes it inside. Good run on first down. 55 seconds left in the half. 3 timeouts still for Miami. Do the Bills get the kickoff in the second half? They do. Yeah, they do. Do the Bills cover 11.5? As of right now, I would say no. But we'll see. I mean, maybe. 2nd and 5, 55 seconds left in the first half. At the 23 of the Bills. Pressure. Tua gets it out. And that's a loss of 3. Teron Johnson there to make the stop on Devon Achane. 3rd down and fairly long. Medium-ish. Final timeout by the Bills of the first half. Trying to get the ball back for Josh if they get this stop on 3rd down. 1 like away from 50. Did he really, Brandon? That's actually kind of funny. Not gonna lie. Third down. Thank you for the 50th like. 3rd and 7. 47 seconds left in the first half. 2 receivers to the left. 1 motion to the left. Bunch to the left now. Tua takes a snap. Looks right. He's got pressure. He steps up. He avoids it. Tua takes off. He gets the first down. At the 18 of Buffalo. No timeouts remaining for the Bills. But there's 3 for the Dolphins. They probably should call one right here. 30 seconds left in the half. And they do finally call a timeout. Tua slid. Leanne said, okay. First and 10, 30 seconds left. Dolphins hungry. Yes, sir. They are hungry. First and 10, 30 seconds left in the half. 3 receivers to the right. Tua looks to the left. Tua steps up, throws, and it's incomplete, they say. He said Tampa Bay has 2 timeouts? Really? That's crazy. He must be still thinking about his Texans bet on Monday night. Yeah, that's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Haven't seen anything from Jalen Waddle yet. Claire says, come on, Tua. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tua throws a screen. Achane rumbles to the 9. 17 seconds left in the half, and the Dolphins will take their 2nd timeout. 3rd down. Lucky says Tua lol. Third down and 3. Thank you guys for helping me hit 52 likes in the first half. Let's keep it rolling in the second. We might have a good second half here. At the 10, Tua in the gun, takes a snap. Pressure. Gets it out to Tyreek. And Tyreek, ooh, he could have fought for the touchdown there. He goes out of bounds at the 2. 11 seconds left. 1st and goal. Jass is sweating, bro. Jass is sweating. 1st and goal for the Miami Dolphins. First and goal at the 3. Tua takes a snap, throws quick. It's a touchdown. Jalen Waddle. Tua. Tua time. The Dolphins tie it up. We've got a tie game at halftime, fellas. Ladies. Tua time. Extra point is good. Big Al with the great mention at the right time. Money Mitch. Go subscribe, guys. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. We're so close. It's our new channel. Betting channel. Fantasy channel. More Mitch. Money Mitch. Go subscribe. Claire, you haven't subscribed yet. Go subscribe. She probably has, but I'm going to bother her anyways. 10 away. Gamer says, where's the defense? All right, 8 seconds left in the first half. Returned by the Bills, 20, 25, 30. 3 seconds left in the half. Bills minus 6.5, minus 118. I think I might take it. I'm considering it. I am considering it. That's the end of the first half. 14-14. Leanne says, boo. Now it's minus 130. Damn. Now it's minus, yeah, it's still minus 130. What the? I might just keep my teaser. I have 5.5. I'll see if the odds go down. 130 is too much, bro. Okay. We are at halftime. Last week, the Dolphins faded in the second half. Same tonight. Well, they actually, weren't they getting beat in the first half? Two things I know for sure, John says. Burrow will always get hurt. The Bills will never make the Super Bowl. The Bills have made the Super Bowl 4 times. Leanne says, get him to 1 million subscribers. That would be pretty great. Thank you. I'd appreciate that. Should I take a little break? Halftime? We do got 85 people in the chat right now. A lot of you guys are quiet. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you're doing. If you have any NFL questions, I'm here for a reason. I'm live. Doing nothing. It's halftime. So, Happy Wolverine says, Burrow makes Tua look like Iron Man. Tammy says, Miami Dolphins. Rob says, is the Bills' defense not that good? It's mid. It's mid. The Dolphins, when they're healthy, they have a good offense. And the Bills have some injuries. So, there's that. Tua, 12 for 18, 66 yards and a touchdown. Josh Allen, 11 for 13. I think it said 97 yard. I could be wrong. Missed it. Jazz says Bills minus 3.5. All in. That's a good bet. What's the odds, though? Like minus a freaking million? Let me see. I might just go all in on minus 5.5. Say, fudge it. What do you think? What do you think, homies? Go all in on minus 5.5? James Cook touchdown scorer right now is plus 120. That's a good bet. I'm just going to throw that out there. I might bet that. That is a good bet. I am betting James Cook to score a touchdown right now. Going to press the button. Boom. Done. James Cook, plus 120 to score a touchdown. Bet is in. What's wrong with it, Bodo? Don't do what? Adam says, Mitch, I have A.J. Brown as a starter. Am I cooked? Maybe. What do those guys say on Instagram and TikTok? They're like, comment, am I cooked? And I'll look at your profile, bro. I'll tell you if you're cooked. Anyone else know what I'm talking about? Jas says Tua over 10.5 rushing seems a good bet. He already has 10. 10.5 for the rest of the game or 10.5 total? Josh Allen is the fastest player to reach 300 career touchdowns. Nice. until he gets sacked like 3 times. Does that count towards rushing, though? We're in on Cook for a touchdown, guys. Cook for a touchdown. Eight subscribers away on Money Mitch. 8. Get it done. Look at how young Josh and Sam Darnold look with Ryan Fitzpatrick in 2019. Crazy. Do I think Coleman will get 50 yards receiving? How many does he have right now? It doesn't feel like it right now, but he has 12. I would say no, but it's possible. Definitely possible. Singh says, Mitch, do you know who what? Who was the person that Brady is saying that you are keeping that guy back in 2021? I think it's Derek Carr. Derek Carr or Jimmy G. One or the other. But I think it's Derek Carr. All right. Adam says, Mitch, who you got in Carson Wentz, Jake Browning? Bengals. Tough, though. What's up, Kyle? Only Football Podcast. Okay. Hat on Fire. What's up, man? Only Football Podcast. What's up, guys? How you doing? Shout out to you guys. Thanks for joining. Hey, thanks for subscribing, man. What's up, Liam? Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for joining. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate you guys. We're getting started for the third quarter, guys. Let's go. 9th straight home game versus Miami with 2+ touchdowns. Josh Allen. The only football podcast sends love. Thank you. Love received. Love returned. 97 yards for Josh Allen. First half. Who went to a game in Buffalo? All right, Dolphins kicking it. Nice return by the Bills to the 39-yard line by Covington. We'll see Josh Allen for the first time in the second half. Hey, thanks to the Only Football Podcast, just allowed us to pass 53,700. Shout out to you guys. Hopefully you liked the content. Okay. 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Allen under center. Hands it off to Cook. And he picks up one. 2nd and 9. I need Cook to score a touchdown, guys. 14-40. Second and 9, 14-15 in the third. Thanks, Jinja. There's Coleman. Past the 45 to the 46. Third down. Big third down. 14 minutes in the third. Have I watched Dudes on Dudes? Is that the Edelman thing? Is that the Edelman podcast? 3rd and 1, 13-40 in the third. Bunch to the right. Motion from Palmer. Miami has everyone in the box. Allen throws the crosser, first down to the 44 of the Dolphins. There is a flag. Ty Johnson on the catch. Illegal contact on the Dolphins. Decline. Dolphins plus 12.5. Looking pretty good right now. Right. I've seen clips. Honestly, I'm going to be honest. I love Gronk. I don't love Gronk's analysis. I just don't. Entertaining guy. Edelman's pretty good, though. I like when Edelman goes on Cowherd. 1st and 10. Quick throw. Shakir. First down. Shakir to the 30. Need to get Shakir more involved, I think. 12:50 left in the third. Bills driving on the opening possession in the second half. First and 10. Allen looking left. Time. Floats to his right. Pumps. Throws. And it's batted and incomplete by Brooks. Flag. 12:34 in the third. What's the flag? Could be on Miami. Or is it holding on the Bills? Yeah, holding on Dion Dawkins. I have the Bills winning the Super Bowl over the Packers. That was my pick before the year. First and 20. At the 39 of the Dolphins, Elijah Moore back on the field, wide to the left. Kincaid, the tight end, to the right. Allen steps up. He's going to run 30, 25, and slides at the 20. There's a little bit of a brawl after that. Some fighting. 12-15 in the third. There you go. He just ran. I think you're a little late, Casey, but appreciate it. 11:50 in the third. Second down. Josh slides. Kincaid getting into it. 2nd and 1 at the 20 of the Dolphins. Bubble to Kincaid. 15, 10, 5. Down to the 1-yard line. Is this a Josh Allen touchdown or a James Cook touchdown? Either way, I'm a happy man. Give me that James Cook touchdown. Come on. Give me that James Cook touchdown, please. I would appreciate that. Karen, he's got it on. Don't worry. Come on, James Cook touchdown right here, Bodo. Josh, don't tush push, you bastard. They're an empty. Are you kidding? Coleman touchdown? Yo, what the hell was that play, bro? What was that? Flag. What the fuck? What was that play call, bro? Unnecessary roughness on the Dolphins. Brooks. 10:36 in the third. Wow, that is crazy. Yeah, I guess he kept going after the whistle, so fair, but stupid. I mean, he doesn't call the plays. James Cook, the back, at the 2. Allen hands it off to Cook. Touchdown! Mitch cashes. Let's fucking go. Yeah. 10:23 in the third. Yeah. Now just covered 5.5, guys. Covered 5.5. I also got Cook in one of my fantasy leagues. 20-14. Extra point is coming from Prater. The kick is good. Jinja says, love you. Thank you. I love you too. It's not too shocking, KC. I think the Dolphins played well in Buffalo last year. At least offensively speaking. But this game still has a while. Big Al says, I'll be watching the starts and sits for week 3 on Money Mitch after the stream. That is a good man right there. Big Al is a genius. We got 100 people in the chat. It's a good time to promote the new channel, which we're about 6 subscribers away from monetizing in under 3 weeks. So if you want to hit the goal with me, Money Mitch is the channel. Link is in the pinned comment of the live chat. It's an NFL betting channel, a fantasy football channel. It's more me. Go subscribe. Big Al knows. Big Al knows. Do I think the Chiefs make the playoffs? Yes. But it's looking increasingly unlikely. Won't lie. Hey, thanks, Tammy. Yes, I can, Jerome. I can. Jason McCourty has more of a pronounced forehead. He's also, I feel like he's slightly darker skinned. Devin has more of like a slightly more feminine face. Returned by the Dolphins to the 28. (21-14). Fitzpatrick in the booth. At the 29-yard line, Dolphins down 7, 10-16 left in the third. Who am I roasting? Screen to Waddle is a loss of 4. Tre'Davious White on the tackle. We have still yet to see Tua throw the ball past like 7 yards. Under center. Heavy formation for the Dolphins. Tyreek is lined up as like a tight end. He motions out wide to the right. And it's a run for just 2 to the left. 3rd down and 8-ish. 9:30 left in the third. 7-point game. Big 3-and-out potential here for the Bills defense. Michael says, Mitch, you think Cook is going to catch any more passes? Maybe a couple. 3rd and 11, 9 minutes left in the third. Bills showing that double A gap again. They send 5. Pressure still doesn't get there. Tua throws deep for the first time. Tyreek looks to Moss wrap, but it doesn't happen. There is a Bill down, though. Teron Johnson, who was injured last week. 4th and 11. That would be a big loss for the Bills secondary. 8:54 left in the third. Oh, that's not Teron Johnson. It's Benford. I saw a 7 and I just assumed it's Benford here, which would be a huge loss because he's a top 10 corner in the league. But it looks like Rapp took Benford out. Maybe it's a concussion, potentially. No, I just said he has a more feminine face than Jason. I didn't say he's a girl. The Ravens choke, coach. They choke. Too cold in Buffalo. It wasn't the best throw. Tyreek had to jump in the air, not on the run to catch it. He had to turn around and jump. It's not an easy catch. Reminder, my best bets for week 3 against the spread are up on Money Mitch now. Go check it out. Singh says, stop making fun of my team, Mitch. Go cry, Singh. Go cry, Singh.
All right. Shut up, bitch. Oh, my God.
Leanne says, if you could put one current NFL player in the league during the 80s or 90s, who would dominate the most? Current player now in the 80s or 90s? Oh boy. That's a good question. Josh Allen. Part of me wanted to go with like a running back because of how much the run game was centered at a part of the teams back then, like Saquon or Derrick Henry. Jamar Chase would dominate. A defensive player from right now. I mean, Myles Garrett would dominate any era. Myles Garrett. 8:44 left in the third. At their own 20. Under center, Allen. Handoff, Cook. Gain of 1. I assume that's what you're asking, right? Going back in time, or are you assuming about a player from the 80s or 90s now? X is going to Miss Flo's Diner after the game. That sounds fun. I want to go to Miss Flo's Diner. 2nd and 9. Seahawks Cardinals will be good. Allen in the gun, Moore, motion, fake the handoff to Moore, then throw it to Moore, and that goes nowhere. 3rd and 9, 7:57 in the third. Yeah, Saquon would be fun too. Third and 9. Allen takes the snap. Quick throw. And that will be the Dolphins' first real stop of the game. 4th down. Bills will punt. Kincaid with the reception, but not enough for the first down. 7 minutes in the third. $6.50 in the third. 21-14. Johnston punts from the 25, Washington. Gets a nice return past the 35 to the 37. Purdy? No. Out of all the players you could choose, you could choose Drake May. Who you could choose. Time to go, y'all. Enjoy the game, says Bodo. Good luck on your degenerate bets. Damn. John's real quiet right now. I will say that. 6 subscribers away on Money Mitch. 6. We're also at 69 likes, which is hilarious.
Alrighty then.
Which game was the most shocking in week 2? The Vikings getting destroyed? Maybe that one. There weren't a lot of shocking results last week. Probably the Vikings getting wrecked. Big Al's Funk Master. That's his sound effect. Third quarter. 6:33 in the third. Toss. A-Shane to the 40. Second down. Guys, should I release my Chiefs-Eagles rant as a separate video on YouTube? Should I put that out there? 2nd and 5. 5:55 in the third. Under center is Tua. Fake the handoff. Tua throws deep, and it's incomplete. I could also do it with the Bears one as well, but I did make it short. Maybe I could make a short of the Chiefs one. Leanne just likes Purdy because he's cute. 3rd and 5. 5:47 left in the third. I got the Niners. I think it will be a good game. 3rd and 5. Bills call timeout on this 3rd and 5 with 5:47 left in the third. Big third down. Chip says, what's up? Go Browns. What do you think of the Browns so far this year? Chip? Jerome says, my son is waving at you, Mitch. $5:47 in the third. 3rd and 5. Chip says, terrible as usual. At the 40. Tua under pressure. Throws it away. 4th and 5 with 5:40 left in the third. So Tua was looking at Malik Washington. He should have threw that right away. He didn't throw it. But he had pressure right in his lap as well. Still should have threw it. 4th and 5. Dolphins to punt. Jass is on the edge of his seat. Degenerate. It is caught for a fair catch at the 16-yard line. 1 like away from 75. If you haven't liked the video by now, there is only one thing to say to you. Okay? There's only one thing to possibly describe you as.
Jabroni, JaBroniXXXYAZAOA. How it doesn't matter how you spell jabroni.
Bruce says Cowboys versus Bears. Who you got? I picked the Cowboys. I like the Cowboys early in the week. I'm a little scared. Feels like a trap. But I've got to take Dakota over Caleb. It's that simple. Caleb sucks. I'm taking the Cowboys. Hopefully their defense can bounce back. Chip says week 1 was the season for the Browns. I got a feeling they're going to shock the world and beat Green Bay. I kind of agree. I think the Browns are going to play good this weekend. I agree. Chip says, I smashed the like. I like Vrabel. I think the Patriots effed up letting go of Milton. No, they didn't. May is the stud. Milton is a bum. If you watched him play in the preseason, you would know. I mean, it's not bad to have a guy as a backup, but I don't mind it. We got extra capital out of it from where we drafted him. So thank you for the like, though. The Bears stink. Caesar says, be filled with the Holy Ghost. Nice to see you, Caesar. At the 16, Allen runs, and he picks up 5 to the 20. Maybe 4. 5:20 left in the third. Herbert. What about Herbert? Oh yeah, you bought into the flip. I don't disagree. I'm just bugging you, Leanne. Relax. Handoff up the middle to Cook. Gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and about 3 coming up. Another 3rd down for the Bills here. 4:40 left in the 3rd. We love you, Caesar. We love you. Claire, Rams or Eagles? I'm hoping the Rams so the Eagles can wake their asses up. I think the Rams look like the better team. They got the better quarterback. Offense. It comes down to if they can stop Saquon or not. 3rd and 2. Bunch to the left. Kincaid in motion. Allen, 3-man rush by the Dolphins. Finds a man in between 2 defenders for a 1st down. Shavers. Great patience by Allen there. Yeah, I think this might be Herbert's best year of his career. Like, once we look back at his career by the end of this year, this could be his peak year. We'll see, though. 1st and 10, play action. Allen pumps, looks, throws down the field, and it's incomplete. Palmer fell down. Do I like Vrabel as a coach? I loved him in Tennessee. So far in New England, mixed results. Overall, I believe in him, though. I do really like him. I like the toughness he brings. I think he's a good game managing coach. I think he's a strong leader. So we'll see how it goes, man. Definitely better than Gerard Mayo, I'll say that much. 2nd and 10. Trips to the right. At their own 31, Josh Allen. Scott Coleman one-on-one to the left. He looks that way. And it's just off to Coleman. Covered by Rasul Douglas, former Bill. Just a little off on the timing. 3rd down and 10. This game wasn't supposed to look close. You never know, man. It's a divisional game. And McDaniel's fighting for his job. Dolphins are fighting for their season. Thursday night, short week. It wasn't supposed to be close, and it's still by the end of the game might not be close, but it's a big 3rd and 10 here. Pressure is picked up. Allen checks it down, and it's dropped by Ty Johnson. So the Bills will punt 2 consecutive drives. Dolphins defense keeping them in it. But I will say this as a Patriots fan, man. I am a lot happier with what I have seen from the Dolphins in this game with how the Patriots performed last week. As a Patriots fan. Like, this makes me feel better about my team. Because I wasn't sure if we just beat a really shitty team. Or if we actually played well. So, this makes me feel pretty good. At the 21, Dolphins on the return to the 32, 33-yard line. 2:58 left in the 3rd. Michael says, throw Cook the damn ball. First and 10. Tua looks left. Tua looks back right. finds A-Shane, and he gets a nice gain for 9. Jeez. There's been a number of plays in this game where the Bills are about to sack Tua, and he finds his outlet out of the backfield. A-Shan is just a absolute scam of a PPR player. He has 19 yards on 6 catches. What a joke. 2nd and 1. Handoff. Broken. Gordon. Rumbling into Bills territory. Breaks the initial contact that was behind the line of scrimmage and gets the first down and more. Gordon's got that power to him. Not as fast as a Devon Achane, but really solid balance. Yes, you should, Leanne. Yes, you should. 1st and 10 at the 42. Handoff to the right. Gordon is stuffed. It's a loss of 2. That is Bernard. 2nd down and long. 1:25 left in the 3rd. Big Al says the under will hit. Second and 12. A first down. There is a flag on a little dump off to the backup tight end. Is this holding on the Dolphins? 49 seconds left in the 3rd. An eligible player downfield. Again. Savannia. Noya. Out of Arizona. The guard. 2nd round pick. That's a killer. That was a first down. 2 likes to 80. Gronk spiked the like button, jabronis. We have 89 people in the chat. Hope you're enjoying the stream. 2nd and 17 at the 49 of Buffalo. Tua, free blitzer, throws it out quick. And Gordon, oh no, that's not Gordon. That's A-Shane with his 7th catch for 17 fucking yards. What a joke. 3rd down. 10 seconds left in the 3rd. Imagine playing him in fantasy. What a scam. 1 like from 80, guys. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Which NFL player is the hardest to announce? You know who I'm really having problems with? I can't even say his name. Hampton, bro. The running back. I don't know how to say his first name. Amorian? I don't know why I, in particular, have problems with his name. I don't really know why. It's not even that uncommon of a name. I've heard the name before. I just can't say it. Know what I'm saying? Who's the hardest name, though? I don't know. Michael Hamanamanui. That was my favorite. That was actually his name, though. Taiga Bailoa? I almost never say his last name. Tua. Big Al says, welcome to the witching hour. Can the Bills pull away? Or will the fish keep it close? Gronk, spike the like button and subscribe. Hashtag pizza time.
What?
What do you think about when the 15 bucks when you're coming out?
Shut your mouth, jabroni. It doesn't matter what you think. Let's go! Let's go!
I missed the part, but that's my problem.
Is this ref on crack?
All right, all right, all right.
Pizza time.
Let's go. Damn, Tyreek 5 catches. Damn. Dolphins covering the spread? Right now they are. I think they probably will. Lateral. Hook and ladder on 3rd down and long. It'll be 4th down and medium. 14:44 in the 4th. 4th down. They are going for it. This is the play of the game to decide the fate of so many bettors. Because I feel like if they don't get this, the Bills are going to start putting them away. If they do get this, though, ooh, the upset could be on. At the 36 of Buffalo, bunch to the left, crossers. Tua throws, it's complete. Waddle, 30, 25, out of bounds at the 22. 14-10 left in the game. Miami, 3 timeouts. Bills, 2, down 7. Tua delivers. Waddle, mesh. Tre'Davious White gives up the catch to Jalen Waddle. Yo, Danielito, what's up, man? You're at 69. Handoff. Devon A-Shade with his best run of the day, potentially down to the 7. 1st and goal. Dolphins looking to tie it up. Wow. Could it be an upset at the 7? Tua hands it left. And this time, the Dolphins runner's going for just a yard. Second and goal. 12:30 left. At the 5. Tua in the split back formation. Fakes the handoff, goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tyreek Hill. Tie game with the backflip. 12:18 left. We have a tie game. Wow. 21-21. The current spread is Buffalo -3.5. We have a game. Big Al says lock of the week is not looking good. Uh-oh. I still am like 99% convinced Buffalo's going to win this game, by the way, just so you guys know where I'm at. I'm like 99% convinced Buffalo's going to win. I like have zero worries, honestly. Chips taking Bills -3.5. Damn! He's a gambler. He is a gambling machine. 28-21 final? Hey, they know each other well. It's a divisional foe. Caleb says, hey, Mitch, just tuning in. What the hell is wrong with Buffalo? I don't know if anything's wrong. Miami looks good. Miami's playing well on offense. Tua isn't throwing the ball downfield. They're throwing a bunch of screens. Bills aren't getting that. It feels like they're getting pressure, but Tua just gets it out every time. And they're winning their matchups when they need to win their matchups on the outside. On the other side, Bills have been a little stagnant on offense the last two possessions, but before that, they were cooking like every possession. They did miss a field goal. I think it's more about how Miami's playing than it is about Buffalo, to be honest. I think Miami is playing well on offense. Their defense is holding on for dear life. But their defense is also adjusted to slow the run down a bit better in this half. I will say that. $12-18 left. Touchback. They're motivated, bro. Motivated. All right, here we go. Josh Allen, 18 for 23 on the day. 2 touchdowns. He needs another one to win this game. Still 12 minutes left. I think Bills should be going to the air here on this drive. At their own 35. Toss to the right. Cook with a big run, 40. And a first down to the 46. So I was wrong about going to the air. They start with a run and they get a first down. I think the Pats already had a chance against the Bills. I like how the Pats match up with the Bills. I feel like it will be a solid game. Obviously, the Bills will be favored, but I don't think that we're going to get crazy destroyed or something. We played them well last year. 1st and 10. Allen under center. Handoff, Cook. And this time it's no gain. 2nd down and 10. 11:30 left in the game. Chip says Allen needs to scramble. 71 total yards after contact for James Cook. 5.9 yards after contact per carry. 4th most yards and 3rd most average of his career. Whatever that means. 2nd and 10 in the gun. Allen. Shakir to the left. Motion from Palmer. 4-man rush for the Dolphins. Allen slings it underneath to Cook. It's a gain of 4. There's 1 catch for Cook for you in the chat. Big 3rd down, and I would say this is 4-down territory for the Bills. Just given how the game's going, they should be considering this as 2 plays to get the 1st down. It's 3rd and 7. Third and 7. Gun trips to the left. Blitz. Allen throws, and it's incomplete. Good defense by Jack Jones and the Dolphins. 4th and 7, and the Bills are going to punt. It appears. Good defense. Good play by Jack Jones. Now I must worry, says Jas. Bills are going to try and pin the Dolphins deep. Potentially, Caleb. I'll have to watch the other teams play. There is a flag. The ball is down at the 2. Good punt by the Bills. The Bills get a 1st down. Automatic 1st down there. I think you guys got to relax on the Bills stuff. Games like this happen all the time. The Chiefs literally had 15 games like this last year. The Dolphins and Bills played last year in Buffalo. The game was almost exactly like this. Zach Sealer got called for the penalty, which gave the Bills an automatic 1st down running into the kicker. (21-21). Automatic 1st down, special teams error by the Dolphins. They hand it off to Cook. Cook plunges to the 30. I mean, I think it was the right call, to be fair. What's up, Catwoman? 2nd and 4 at the 30. Toss to Cook. He's tripped. He might have had a big gain there, but he picked up 3. It'll be 3rd and about 1. 9:15 left in the game. Bills now driving after that 4th down. Running into the kicker, which was the right call. To be fair, it was the right call. It was just a little unlucky. That's just the way those penalties go. 3rd and 1. They're going to hand it up the middle. Ty Johnson gets the 1st down to the 20-yard line. 8:40 left. Let's go, Pats, Catwoman. Love it. What's up, Burger? How you doing, man? 2 more. You might get 1. First down and 10. 8:12 left in the game. Trips to the right. Tight end to the left. Allen calling audible. He splits out his running back to the left. Allen to throw. Looks right. Throws right. Caught by Palmer for a gain of 5. 7:55 left in the game. Yeah, it's been a good game. I was a little worried that maybe this would be an extremely boring stream, but this has been fun. First Thursday night back. We missed last week. 100 people in the chat. Thank you guys for joining. Let's try to get 100 likes. If you haven't liked the video, you're a jabroni. Like the video. Also, Money Mitch, go subscribe. We're a few away from 1,000 for the new channel. Shakir down the sidelines. Touchdown. Buffalo. They take the lead again. 27-21. Extra point makes it a 7-point lead for the Buffalo Bills. Shakir. Touchdown. Little midget. Look at him. Yeah. Extra point from Prater. 7:17 left. Is good. 28-21. Josh Allen now has 3 touchdowns on the day. Obviously, the big call was the running into the kicker on 4th down. Go subscribe to Money Mitch. Let's get 1,000 subscribers on Money Mitch tonight, guys. We can do it. You can do it. Go do it. We got 5 more to go. 5 more. Oh, you got to beat Burt. Robert says penalties are killers. Damn, Tyreek's having a good game for you then. Who do I think is going to the Super Bowl? Before the season, I had Bills Packers. I'm sticking to it until further notice. I mean, to be fair, there haven't been a lot of penalties in this game. Just that one big penalty. 4 subscribers away on Money Mitch. 4. Let's go, Andrew. So my twin is a real Niners fan. Older sister team is the Raiders. Other sister is the Buccaneers. That's a wild mix. Who's your team? Patriots? Patriots. Dolphins defense, I mean, they've really had 2 stops. One was a missed field goal, and they had 2 stops. They're still bad, but they're playing better. Return by the Dolphins. Another good kick return to the 38-yard line. This time by Eskridge. Some good returns by Miami tonight. Definitely helped them out in field position. Robert's got Ravens, Packers, Super Bowl. That would be elite. Elite. We're at $9.99, guys. One subscriber away. 7:12 left in the game. First down, handoff, gain of 2 by Miami. 7 minutes left in the game. Here we go.
He does. He does.
2nd and 8. Tua under center. Play action. Tua going down the field. And it is not complete. Off to Tyreek Hill. Way too high. 3rd and 8. 6:36 left in the game. Do it, says Chip. Third and 8, 6:36 left. Blitz by the Bills. Throw, caught, Waddle, first down. Gain of 11. 6:31 left in the game. Tua time. They've been picking on the vet, Tre'Davious White. They've been going to Waddle on the big third downs. Waddle. Handoff to the right. Devon Achane picks up a couple. 5:54 left in the game. 2nd down. KC. Waddle again. You might get that next possession, Sam. You will. 2nd and 8 at the 48. Tua dancing. Finds his check down. Gain of 4. 3rd and 4 with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left. 3rd down and 4. 28-21 Buffalo Bills. Who is that Miami Dolphin offensive lineman with that absolutely outrageous face mask? Ooh, Catwoman, I like it. We hit 1,000. Let's go. 2nd channel getting monetized. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. 4:40 left in the game. Timeout. Let's go. Sound effects.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
It's gonna be me.
What?
What do you think about when the 15th round you're coming out?
Shut your mouth, jabroni.
On Money Mitch, the new channel. In about 3 weeks. 3rd and 4. Tua throws left. Wide open again. It's Waddle. First down again. Waddle. 4:35. Waddling down the field are the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphin speed out of the slot. Ah, Chip. Sounds good, brother. Miami Dolphins at the 31 of the Bills. Handoff left. Gordon rumbles for a couple. Second down, 4:25 left. I wonder if the Dolphins, if they score a touchdown, do they go for 2? Do they just try to pull it off, baby? Do they just go for it? Balls on the fucking table? That's my question. Hey, we have 107 of you jabronis in the chat, and we don't have 100 likes. What's going on? 2nd and 6. At the 27 of the Bills. Tua fakes the handoff, reverse. It's Washington who stumbles, bumbles, rumbles for almost the first down. It looks like by the spot. At the 22 of the Buffalo Bills. .333 on the clock. Thank you, Singh. 3rd down. 3rd and 1. Third down. Thanks, Big Al. Appreciate that. .320 left in the game. 3:15 left in the game. Oh, now they give it a first down. I guess they checked the spot. At the 21. Conspiracy. Tua. Throws it packed. 30, 40 out of bounds. The Buffalo Bills. Terrell Bernard. Cold game. Tua. It was Tua time to deliver in the clutch. Just like he always does. An interception for the other team. Bernard jumped it. Clear as day. He saw it coming. And Tua throws a burger. Right to the Bills. Now, there is 3 minutes left. Miami has, I think, 2 timeouts. And the 2-minute warning. So it's not over yet. But in his biggest moment, Tua turned the ball over. Showed up, baby. He showed up.
Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
8 likes from 100. Let's get 100 before we go off. Come on, guys. Let's go. I'm going to do a recap for this game, guys. I'll record it and I'll release it tonight. It'll probably be out by 1 a.m. Eastern. It'll be out within the next 2 hours. I'm definitely going to eat first. But I probably should get it out by 12:30. Either way, if you're going to sleep, watch it in the morning. I'll talk about whatever happens here at the end. But Bills, the expectations coming into this game, how the Dolphins looked. I think I want to talk about Tua Tyreek. A lot of things to talk about in this game, I think. Some of the Bills' flaws. Tua was zoned in on that receiver. Great play by Bernard, man. Bernard isn't the greatest linebacker in my opinion, but he is so timely with big plays. Like, he makes a lot of big plays. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bills. They hand it to Elijah Moore. He cuts it back. What a run. And he gets to the 49-yard line. There is a flag, though. 2:52 left. Wow, they're going to call a hold on the Bills. Game is still alive. If I'm the Bills, I just chuck it with Allen. Like, what are we doing here? If he doesn't have someone open, just run. Kill the clock that way. Let's see. So they called Kincaid? That literally had no impact on the play, but all right. 2:52. First and 20 for the Bills after the hold. Bunch to the right. Bills in the gun. Cook to the right. Strong 4 receivers to the right. Handoff Cook. Cook gets about 5. 2nd and 15. Timeout called by the Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Might be 0-3. Tyreek is disgusted. 5 likes from 100, guys. 5 likes from 100. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, we do NFL live streams every Thursday night. Jets, Panthers are the next games for the Dolphins. The Dolphins might be favored in those games. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number 1. Second and 16. Allen steps up, throws. It's complete. First down and more to the 40, 35, and goes down is Elijah Moore. More for more. 2:30 left. More for more. Ex-Cleveland Brown Moore. That is correct. Ex-New York Jet. 28-21, 2-minute warning. Dolphins have 1 timeout. 1 first down gets it done. And the Bills are also in field goal range for Matthew Prater. I have a feeling James Cook's going to end this game. Call it. Rogers says McDummy gone by week 6. I actually think McDaniel has coached a very good game today. I'm not going to hate on McDaniel. I think he's coached well. I think what he's done with this offense today, I give him credit. Not going to hate on McDummy. Should I bet Doink? No. No. Miami Dolphins. 3 likes from 100, guys. Miles, what's up, man? Miami Dolphins. Definitely not number 1. More like 0-3. In other words, they suck. 100. Thanks, guys. Start May or Herbert. Ooh. I mean, it's hard to fade Herbert right now. You'll probably be mad if Herbert has a good game and you benched him. So I'm going to lean Herbert, but I low-key think Drake probably has the better matchup. But, yeah, it's hard to sit Herbert right now. They're doing Mr. Brightside right now. Destiny is calling me. At the 35. 2 minutes left in the game. Toss. Cook. Gain of 2. Dolphins will call their last timeout with 1:56 remaining. I think they called their last timeout. Singh is starting Drake. A Jack FM favorite. Sounds about right. Who doesn't love Mr. Brightside? I don't know a single person alive that doesn't like that song. 2nd and 7. 1:56 left in the game. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes. 'Cause I'm Mr. Brightside. 2nd and 7. At the 32 of the Dolphins. Toss to the left. James Cook the third. And I don't think he's the third. No gain. 3rd down and 7. They will run the clock down to 1:10 left. I guarantee that the Bills will run the ball here. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And Prater nails a 31-21 for the boys. Ooh! That looked like it hurt. 3rd and 7. Josh is going to run it himself. And he picks up 3 to the 30. 1 minute left, and they will take that down to about 30 seconds. Whoever needed Josh Allen for like 2 yards just cashed, I think. I wouldn't go that far, Taryn. I don't think the Colts are Super Bowl contenders. But the Colts are a decent team. "35 seconds, 34. The offense of the Bills is currently on the field, but I think they're just going to call a timeout here. They do. 27 seconds left in the game. Matthew Prater will come out, I believe. Unless they don't want to risk a block field goal. They might just run a play. I think I would kick the field goal. Hey, congrats, Samuel. I was worried for your health there for a second, Taryn. We're good. The Bills will kick the field goal. Prater from 48 is good. $31-21 Bills. Congratulations to anyone bet the Dolphins with the points. Solid bet. Cook's been a beast in fantasy. Yo, what's up, Christian? Christian, you're going to get your ass kicked, bro. Ass kicked. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in tonight. Every Thursday night on the Bottom Line View, be here. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to go subscribe to Money Mitch, the second channel. We just are about to get monetized. The recap for Thursday Night Football, Bills-Dolphins, will be up tonight or in the morning, depending on how you look at it. But I will be recording it. 31-21 Buffalo. Let's see if it remains that way. Prater kicks it deep. Big Al will be here as well. 22 seconds left. Good job, Jess. 22 seconds, 31-21. Bills teaser, as long as the Dolphins don't score a touchdown, also will cash. Eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. Tua in the gun. Tua checks it down to his slow-ass tight end. He gets out of bounds with 16 seconds left. D. Danny says Bills break the all-time turnover record, 25 straight games. Nice stream, bro. Thanks. No problem, man. Hey, that's a great record. 16 seconds left. At their own 48. Did they score a touchdown? Oh, no, that was a horrible throw by Tua. Why'd you say ain't no way? Ain't no way I'm gonna let you down. What happened? Why does this guy say ain't no way? $11 seconds left. That's a bold claim, X. Very bold of you to say that. Throw backwards. Malik Washington getting some garbage. That'll be the end of the game. Bills, 31. Dolphins, 21. Appreciate everybody joining me. See you later for the recap, which will be recorded, not live. And also, much more coming in week 3. Subscribe. Congrats, Bills fans. Deuces.